Hi guys, hope all is well. So for today's video, I'm going to talk about kids and how we really need to keep an eye on them. But before I talk about that, I want to address that for the past few days, I have been feeling as if my spirit is longing to go home. I feel like something urgent is about to happen. I don't know if it will happen this week, this month, but I do feel like something is about to happen very soon. And even last night, I could not go to sleep for some reason. I was feeling as if I felt a sense of urgency in my spirit. I do feel like we are really, really close. Like I'm not even talking about like, oh yeah, we got years. I mean like very, 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 very close. I do feel like something is about to happen. It's like my spirit is drawing away from this world and it's longing to go back to its creator. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you feel the same way, please feel free to comment down below. And I want to say something else. So my friend, he actually told me that when he was in school, a friend of his told him that he had a rapture dream over him, and he said that in the dream, my friend turned into a ball of light and shot up. So that was very encouraging for me to hear that one of my friend had a friend who had a rapture dream over him that he turned into a ball of light and shot up. Okay, so yeah, this message is going to be about children. So I do feel like the devil really wants to remove the innocence and purity of a child because kids aren't the way they used to be anymore. And I feel like technology has really had a big influence on a children's life. I mean, if you give a kid a phone when they're just six, no, it's not, no, not even 6 years old, but like maybe 13 years old, you don't know what they're gonna do with the phone. There are so much inappropriate things that are in the internet, and kids that they feel optimistic. They feel the need to look up something, or like when they see something, they want to look it up, and they don't even know what they're doing or what they're seeing. There's so many inappropriate things in this world. We really need to be aware of what we're giving children. And I want to share with you guys a dream that I had when I was very, very young. I had this dream when I was maybe 13 years old. It's amazing that I can still remember the dream. But in the dream I remembered I was in my house and I saw a lot of children. They were sitting down and I saw the devil. I didn't see him like very clearly, but I knew in my spirit it was the devil. And he was reading a book. I don't know what was in this book. It was probably a satanic book, but he was reading this book to the children and they were listening to what he was saying. And during the dream, I wanted to wake up. I remember splashing water on my face so I would wake up, but I couldn't wake up. But I remember just seeing the devil being a teacher to these young little kids, and they were listening to what he was saying. And I remember going back to my room to sleep. Maybe that was a way for me to escape the stream by sleeping. But that devil came in my room, and I don't know what he wanted to do. But I remembered me and my brother. Well, my brother came in the room, and we started to sing praise and worship song, and then that really drove the devil mad with insanity, and then he was very, very, annoyed by that. And that's when I woke up. So that dream tells me that the devil really wants to influence kids in a very young age, so that when the devil fills them up with when the devil fills them up with corrupt thoughts, with corrupt stories and imaginations and just everything that's evil and bad, they will grow up thinking that is normal. For instance, you see in the streets, man wanting to be a woman and a woman wanting to be a man. And if a children like if a child grows up in a house that's full with that, or if a child grows up with two men, or if a child grows up with two women living in the same house, thinking that's normal, that child will grow up thinking that is normal behavior. That child will not grow up thinking a man and a woman is a man and a woman is supposed to be the right order of things. So I believe that the devil really wants to influence children in a very young age, so they will grow up thinking good is bad and bad is good. So children are the next generation, and I really do feel like we really need to teach children what is right and what is good. We need to teach them in a very young age, because children, they absorb like sponges. They absorb things very quickly, and they see things rather than hearing. They see people doing inappropriate things because people are doing things rather than you telling them what to do. So I do believe if you raise your child with good moral Christian values, and just allow them to listen to Christian music, allow them to watch biblical TV shows, biblical sermons, allow them to understand what love is, not to just say it, but show what love is. They will understand this, and they will lead a good. They will lead. They would leave a good Christian path. I know that there is a verse, I forgot what line, what chapter it is, but it says, raise a child the way they should be. Ugh! Wait. It's, I have to find it, but I know it has to do with raise up a child the way they need to be, and at the end they will not depart from it. Give me a minute, I'm going to find that verse. Okay, it's Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Yes. So if you have any nephews, any cousins, any children, any friends that there are kids, please train them up in the way they should go. Train them up in the Bible. Allow them to understand the fruits of God, the fruits of the Spirit. Allow them to understand who Jesus is, and allow them to know what love is. And when they grow up, they shall not depart from it. So that's my message for today. I hope all of y'all is having a blessed day. God bless you.